weird you brought that up. Ever see Ghost in Darkness with Val Kilmer and Michael Douglas? It's based off a true story. The true story is called The Ghost of Tsavo. And it was two lion brothers. And this was early 1900s when they were building a railroad system through part of Africa. And the English were in charge of it. And they had a lot of Indian workers. And these weren't slaves. They were legit paid workers, right? And that's what we're talking about right now, the Tsavo Lions. Essentially, this captain of the English military, whatever, or lieutenant, it's not important. He's like, they're like, hey, you got to go down there and supervise this fucking mess of a railroad system. He's like, that's boring, but he goes down there, and they're like, hey, man, people are just disappearing. And he's like, probably, he's thinking thieves are killing people and stealing their shit. And they're like, no, people remain. The possessions are there. They're just disappearing. And now, of course, all the superstitions, it's a ghost, it's a monster. It's that. He's like, the fuck? It's just people killing people and stealing their shit. He had a right-hand Indian military guy that was kind of like his right-hand man. And he was very punctual, on time dude. Didn't fuck around. And one day, he didn't show up. And he was like, I don't think he would have went down without a fight. It was just people. Turns out, these two lions have been hunting all the workers and dragging them out into the safari and just wiping them out. Again, this is pre-technology, really. It's just a rifle, no scopes, no fucking night vision, right? It's the 1920s, whatever the fuck it is. He's like, all right, this is an issue. He's like, how do I circumnavigate this? All right, so first we'll just huddle everybody together. Well, they would sneak in through silent, grab someone by the neck, pull them out through the tent on no sound, just silent ninjas, right, in the night. He's like, fuck, all right. Then he started staying up because this is only happening at nighttime. They were specifically attacking at night when there's no light. She's like, fuck it, I'm going to perch in a tree by the outskirts of the camp. I'll just change up every night, and I'll fucking peg them when they come through. They would start picking off where he wasn't. They learned where he was. Start attacking the opposite side he was. He's like, fuck, that's not working. New strategy. We're going to get this really, really harsh shrubbery and surround the camps with it. Like this thick vine. Like you can't just walk through. Well, they hopped it. And then they grabbed people and just drug them through it and still fucking took them out. And he's like, I don't know what to do, but we're losing. And then people start leaving. They're like, fuck this. Because again, they weren't slaves, right? They're voluntary workers. They're getting paid. Yeah. I'm out. See you later. I'm not staying here. He's like, fuck, what do I do? Then they devise a trap. They trap one finally. And of course, 3 Indians who have no firearms training panic. And not an exaggeration, they were 5 feet from this thing in this makeshift cage. They're all shooting at it. They miss every shot. One shot hits the locking mechanism, opens the cage, and runs away. He's like, what the fuck am I going to do about these lions? Yeah. Finally, he pegs one in the night. Doesn't know where it is, but oh, by the way, the whole time, he heard people getting eaten alive in the fucking dark. He couldn't find them. Finally, he pegs one. He's like, I think I killed it. Next day, he follows the blood trail, dead. He's like, well, that's one down. A few days later or weeks later, whatever, he gets the other one. After they killed a shit ton of people, but it took them months to kill 2 lions. Months. Yeah. It's an insane story. And that's the short bridge version of the story, but it's insane.
And
so they think legit story. Yeah, this is real. They made a movie, which I'm sure I haven't seen in a while, but I'm sure it's exaggerated because it wasn't 2 guys. It was 1 guy in the real life.